Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nail Nails. In this video I'm going to show you how to do 2 different marble effects, and I want you to tell me which one you think is the best. So I've got 2 tips. I've sized these up already. We do have a video all about sizing up tips, tip application, all that. So if you want it in depth, check that video out. I'm sure Adam will list it below in the description box, but don't go just yet because I need your opinion on these nails. So what I'm going to do is have a little look, see how long that one is compared. So I just need to take a little smidge off. I'll take these corners off, so we'll cut that little triangle piece off. I'm going to show you. So you've got a little triangle there that you cut off. I'm going to file this into shape. Just going to wipe over. You can wipe over with the acetone or your gel residue wipe off solution. If you use acetone, it will blend the tip slightly. Right, I'm just going to dehydrate. And then we're going to use the primer. I'm going to get rid of that little stray fibre. Just going on the natural nail. Nikki's not had nails on for a long time. Nikki had a baby and went naked. Naked nails because of the baby.
For 8 months.
8 months of her life. Right, so I'm going to get my colours out that I'm going to use. I will use some clear as well. I'm going to use Fairy Godmother, a little bit of Mirror Mirror, and Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is just sort of sparkly black. Fairy Godmother's a shimmery lilac. Mirror Mirror is a silver shimmer. I've got Caramel Dream as well. I have Max Adhesion in my dampen dish. When I do a marble effect, I like to work at an angle. So if I create a little bit of an angle with this colour, so I've got more product on this side and less on my right hand side, I can then flow the marble effect up the nail in this direction. It does not need to be neat. Don't worry about it being perfect, because we are doing marbling. We can be messy. Obviously you want to be nice and neat around the cuticle area. You don't want to touch the skin. But don't worry about this edge being perfect, yeah? So this is the first way I'm going to show you how to marble. We are going to go into all of the powders. We're going to go into clear first, then Caramel Dream. Go in through to the darkest colour. I'm going to pop that on, flatten it out a bit. And we are going to wave through the colours. I'm going to do that a few times. And what I'm going to do is use different colours each time. So I haven't used the silver in this one. So using the tip of the brush to wave through the product to create those fine little lines. This time I'm going to use clear. See, I've missed out the lilac this time. Going to wave through to create that fine line. I'm going to come down to make this flow. So I've got 3 colours in this bead. See? What I'm going to do now is use a little smidge of glitter. So I've got here Diamonds Are Forever. Now that is an acrylic, but it's very, very pigmented and it's very silvery. And then we've also got Mystic Amethyst. So I'm going to use those 2 colours just to add a little bit of glitter, because why not? So I'm just going to filter that across there, quite sparse. And then we'll pick up a little bit of silver as well. You're almost painting it on. I'm going to cap it in clear. And you want your clear to sort of sit into all those little gaps that we've created by drawing through the product. And you can build the structure. So this is going to give you strength. I'm going to let that set a little bit before I pinch it. So I'm going to pinch this nail. While that one's pinching, I'm going to show you the other way that I like to marble as well. I'm going to do the same again with the Caramel Dream. By adding Caramel Dream at that cuticle area will allow you to be able to fill this design very easily. You're not going to eat into the marble work that you've created. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pick these beads up individually. So you've still got to work quick, so I'm going to put clear. I'm going to go into the silver, the lilac, and then that nice shimmery black. And then I want a little bit of Caramel Dream. And now we're going to go through to create that marble. I love adding a little bit of clear. I think it makes the design a lot more clearer. It sort of pushes away the pigments of the other colours and makes the colours a lot clearer. We do it again. Popping them straight on to that clear. Again, we're sort of going to loop around and go through to create that marble effect. What I'm going to do on this side is completely fill with a little bit of clear. And I'm going to put violet there, a bit of black here, a bit of mirror there. Caramel Dream, maybe a little bit of Caramel Dream there as well. And then we're going to pull through all those colours. come back this way. And I don't like that bit, so I'm going to pull through here as well, just using the very tip of the brush. We're going to do the same again with the glitter. So we're sort of almost going to paint on that glitter there. Mystic Amethyst is a mix of glitter and clear acrylic. That's why you can paint it on. It won't work the same if you just use raw glitter. And just look at that. And love, 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 love it. You can just paint it on and move it around. Now we're going to cap this with clear. Now I like doing those different sort of sections of marble. You could just put one big bead of clear on, then all your little beads of clear coloured acrylic, and then just go through them all to do it a lot quicker. But I like doing each section at a time. And let that one set up a little bit, and then I will file it, and then once I've filed them, you'll be able to see the difference between the two. And I still want you to tell me your favourite. So I'm going to top coat these now. And I think this is where people's opinion changes from what they thought they were going to like to what they actually do like. It's got more transparency, I'm going to coat underneath that one as well. Right. Pop me that in the lap. Let's add a little bit of cuticle oil, especially where you've been chewing that little bit there.
Behave.
Stressed, you've got a baby.
Okay.
You're allowed to chew skin.
Not as bad as I thought.
No, they're not as bad as they used to be.
As they used to be.
Oh, like I just know lots of cannibals. So they look very similar. Which is your favourite then? Which is yours?
This side of my left finger.
Still that one?
Yeah.
Which is yours?
Yeah, I think so too.
I like this one now.
Just to be different, go on.
I do though.
Right.
I just like how it. I like because when I file, especially this nail, when I file it, I kind of file through the marbles, the marble effect, and I think it gives it like that sharp look. Yeah, this has got a longer sweep.
That's why I like it more.
Ah.
Because it's longer.
Which one's your favourite? I think they're both very nice. And I think you can use both of those techniques to do a multitude of marble effects. So let's comment below and see who wins. Is it the number 1 or is it the number 2?
I'm going to title this video The Multitude of Marble Effects. I like that. The
Yeah.
multitude of
The
marble.
multitude of marble effects. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and all the products that I've used today will be listed below. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell. If you don't hit that notification bell, there is not a chance that you are going to get a notification of when we release new videos, and I'm sure you want to know. So make sure you hit that bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!